Everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Kiana, and I wanted to share my brief story about my journey with my keloids. Back in 2009, around 2009, 2010, I had booked an appointment to go see a dermatologist about getting my keloids surgically removed. And at that time, prior to my appointment, I had a dream, and in my dream, I saw that something was going to go wrong in the surgery of getting them surgically removed. When I went to go get my surgery done, I had a total of 3 that were getting done. So this ear I had 2, and then on this ear I had just the 1. And so this ear was fine, but this ear, this was the trouble ear. So I went and I did the surgery, and I went home that day, and then like the second day, my stitches started coming unloose, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck, And so I went back to the doctor, and I was like, look, doc, I was like, my ear is exposed, like all this air and this dirt and just this stuff. I said, you gotta do something. And so she was like, well, what happened? I said, I don't know. I said, I was cleaning it and everything, and I said, all of a sudden, I said, everything just started like just opening up, and it was all, I ain't gonna even describe what it was. It was nasty. It just looked really gross. And so, she stitched me back up, and my keloid came back again. And so we were, getting ready to move to New York at that time. And I think it was like 2011. And so I had went and I had got another appointment to go see if we can get it surgically removed again. So this is 2 times I went to go get it surgically removed. And so she was like, well, I hope you don't have any issues, and find a doctor out there. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, I'm gonna miss you, because I really did like my dermatologist. She was cool. And so so it came back again. So while in New York, I'm like, I got this darn keloid on my ear, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, what the heck is going on? So I began to look for another dermatologist, and I found one, and I started getting the injection shots and trying to shrink it and soften it and all that stuff that it's supposed to do. So I went and got my surgery because we were actually moving back to Ohio. So around that time, before we left, I went and got the surgery done again. So I was just like, I can't believe it. It came back again. I was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like why? And so I just started reading the Torah. And the Torah is the 5 books of Moses and the Bible. And it states in there that we are not to get cut on. We are not to be altered. We are not to pierce anything on our bodies. That our bodies are, for the Messiah. Our bodies are not our own. And we should not be doing anything outside of that. And so back then, 10 plus years ago, when I was doing what I wanted to do at that time, I wasn't thinking about no scriptures or anything like that. I was doing me, like the world say, I'm gonna do me, And so at that time, I was looking, trying to find myself. That's basically what I was doing, trying to find myself, and trying to follow the trend of society and what society deems cute at that particular time in my life. And so I was, at that time, I'm gonna be real, I was being a follower, and I saw somebody else with it, and I was like, oh man, I always wanted a second hoe. I wasn't supposed to get a second hoe. So, I'm just, I'm living proof of, Yahweh's word is true. His word is real. He is real. He is life. And, there's nothing that we do that's new to him. I mean, he's done it all and he's seen it all. So, for us to think that, maybe we could get away with something, we ain't getting away with nothing. It's going to come back and it's going to, it's going to be there. But like I said, I just wanted to share what I've been through with my journey with this. I mean, I call this my keloid. This is my disobedience, wearing my disobedience to the Father. So it is what it is. I accept my judgment. It sucks, but as far as me, looking into getting it removed again, I'm not getting it cut on again. I'm not going to do that. Only thing I probably would do is, get the injection shots or whatever to shrink it. But as far as getting cut, the laser and all that, I ain't doing that. I learned my lesson. I hear you, Father. So, like I said, just wanted to just share my story and, hope something stuck out to someone, hope something, helps somebody. So with all that, this is what I'm working with right now. It's not as big as my other ones were, but I mean, it's big enough. But yeah, like I said before, it sucks. It does. I'm not gonna even lie and say it don't. But this is the choices that we all make, and these are the decisions that we take upon ourselves. The self-inflicting types of things. I mean, this is like self-inflicting for me, because I brought this upon myself. Nobody told me to go out here and do that. I did it. And I can be real and say I did it. A lot of people can't say that, like, well, they told me to do it. No, you decided that you was going to do that. So, that's what happens. But I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I'm still looking for a dermatologist right now to take my insurance. So, I'm all right. And, things are looking better for me, and all I can do is be a witness for Elohim. That's all I can do. But like I said, I'm okay. People don't have to worry, oh, I feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry. I'm okay. I'm all right. But I hope that, at least somebody was touched and somebody was moved by, something and really reevaluate some things in your life, and really, just be honest and be real about you and what choices that you make, so that you don't have to go through extra stuff that you ain't supposed to go through because you want to do it. You just don't need to do that. So I hope everybody is, alert, and just know that, Yahweh is true and his judgments is real. And this is my judgment. Wearing my disobedience is wearing it. Can't say I'm wearing it proudly, but I'm wearing it. So, just shalom to you guys. Wish you all the best.